Let's talk about this LEGARDLILIU, otherwise known as Otcax mug. This is one of the better things I've bought on Amazon recently. Here it is, and the first thing to notice, and what's nice about it, is you've got a display for the temperature down here. And if we click it once, you've got battery indicator, current temperature, hit it again, and this is the setting temperature, and 149 is the max. And what's really interesting is the detail, the attention to detail here that they've built into this. As I'm adjusting the temperature, there's actually haptic vibration feedback, which is kind of interesting. So that's cool. And so there's the actual temperature, and again, you hit it once, you get battery and temperature. Hit it again, that's the setting, and you can tell you're on the setting part. It flashes and you get these arrows that appear. The display's good. The only problem is if you get off horizontal from it, it then disappears. You know, it'd be perfect if they angled it upwards for reading, but you know, it is what it is, and it's useful, and you don't have to stare at it all the time. I've become a bit of an expert over the last year or two. I've got the venerable Ember, which was, I think, kind of the first in the market here. I got the next mug, hoping it would be better, and the next mug isn't bad. It does a decent job, but its bottom of the mug performance isn't spectacular either. Just recently I picked up this thermocup, and it actually rocks. It has a very hot temperature. It'll keep your coffee at 152 degrees. And down towards the bottom, it keeps it up around 150 degrees. So this is my favorite sipping mug for smaller quantities and to get really nice hot coffee at the end. So thumbs up for Thermocup, and you know, honorable mention for the Ember and next mug. But let's talk about the LEGARDLILIU. All right. This thing is great. It has a great form factor. I like it because it's not fat and it makes for easy gripping. It's got very, very good temperature control down to the bottom. Now, quite a few minutes ago, I put in just a little bit of water down at the bottom here to kind of simulate the last bit of coffee. And as you can see, this ThermoWorks Thermopop, which is a very accurate digital thermometer. This ThermoWorks company does great digital thermometers. They're all NIST certified and traceable. This thing indicates 145. The temperature readout indicates 147, so it's off, but it does a really good job of keeping your coffee at a good temperature, 145, and sometimes it pops up to 100, and there you go, 146, sometimes even, there it goes, 147, depending on where you biddle around down at the bottom. So anywhere from 145 to 147 at the bottom of your cup, at the end of your sipping, and that's pretty good. It beats out these other jobs. Doesn't beat out the Thermocup, but it beats out these two guys. And the other reason I got this was that it holds a lot. And let's talk about that. Oh, and it is double-walled, which means it's a thermos cup. You know, it's amazing. This thing doesn't weigh really any more than an Ember or this next mug, and it is double-walled, which means it holds the heat a lot better. You know, you put hot stuff in here, and the outside you can't even detect any temperature change. It's just absolutely perfect, and the finish is real good too. It's got this matte finish, which is easy to hold on to, and it'll fit in a car cup holder. Good luck getting the Ember, or especially this next mug, into any kind of a cup holder. These things are too fat. The fact is, I had to buy an adapter for the car a year ago when I first started using this thing. But this thing fits just fine. So let's talk about capacity. It says 18 ounces. Oh, and by the way, this box is worthy of Apple. It's like very, very nice, great packaging. And when I got this thing, it had suffered a drop. And I thought to myself, oh no, the Amazon guy probably broke it. But, you know, the reason they package these things so nice is it can take a whack like this, and the insides were completely fine. They really do a good job. Let me see if we can take a look at there's the insides. Look at that foam. It's like nothing's going to break in there. So hats off to LEGARDLILIU for great packaging. So let's talk about capacity on this thing. Get the test water out of there. Now I have prepared 18 measured ounces in here, and we'll see how it does. Because with these others, you know, they all say 14 ounces. Ha! You'd be lucky if you get a 12-ounce drink in them. It's like, so let's talk about what we can do with this one here. Again, 18 pre-measured ounces, and here we go. There we go, it fits. They said 18, and it is 18. So you gotta hand it to them for honesty. And these others definitely get a D for deceptive. 12 ounces you'll get on those. And, you know, usually I make my big drinks in this one around 16 ounces, so 18 right there. In terms of its ability to maintain temperature, and especially maintain it towards the bottom of the cup, this is great. And because it is tall and narrow, again, that's part of the reason why it does a better job of managing the temperature down, especially, you know, halfway and down towards the bottom. Well, these others with the big open mouths, they end up, you know, just evacuating the heat too quickly, especially when you get down towards the bottom. So this is highly recommended. I'm impressed with this thing. So it does a reasonable job of keeping the temperature and displaying it accurately. Here it says it's at 149, and if we use our ever so accurate temperature probe here, near the top on the side where you'd be sipping, getting about 146. However, if we do probe down towards the bottom, kind of move around a little bit, we get 146, 147, but when the heating element pops on, that has gone up to 148, 149. So it tries, but overall it does a better job than its competitors. You know, the Ember holds at about 145, next mug about the same. The only true winner here is the Thermocup. Will end up giving you a 151 degree cup of coffee from start to finish. This is an amazing little cup. But it only holds 12 ounces, and I wanted something big. And this will hold a legitimate 18, believe it or not. So anyway, probing around the bottom, we're getting 146, 147. Back up there. Yeah, that's not too bad. What's it say on the indicator? Oops, wrong mug. It says 147, 148. So obviously it's in a heating cycle. Now, let's see what it measures down at the bottom. 147. Move it around a little bit. So I'm going to say that this thing is capable of maintaining a temperature of around 145 to 147. We'll call it an average temperature of about 146 for the duration of your sipping. So it's pretty good. You know, a little bit better than its competitors. This is highly recommended. This is a great mug, and you know, I was a little bit apprehensive when I saw it, and I go, there aren't too many reviews for this thing. But you know, I took a chance, and I like it. I like it a lot. It holds a lot. It'll fit in your cup holder. It maintains temperature. It's double wall insulated, yet without being bulky or heavy. And it's just about near perfect, you know. And again, I've got some experience with these things. Look at that. There, the trio of competitors. And what I will say is the winner, with the caveat for large cups of coffee. Again, Thermocup gets honorable mention for just being so darn hot. I love hot coffee, and this thing will keep it very, very hot from top to bottom. So anyway, get one of these if you're inclined. I highly recommend it. You won't be disappointed. What's the temperature now? It is 145. What's it say down here at the bottom? 148. 149. Where is that 149? Is it down here at the bottom? Let's put that in there and see.